I finally got a vending machine. So guys, it's been a crazy process from actually picking out a machine, checking it out, picking it up, taking it to the building, filling it up with snacks, getting it set up, and finally making my first sales. So this is that video where we're gonna check if we made sales, how much money did we make, and is it worth it? Is this a good spot? Should I keep going? These are all the questions that you should be asking yourself if you're gonna get into this vending machine business. So I started this business literally a few months ago, and it's already going great, but we need to make sure it's making sense. Because if it is not making sense, not making dollars. So yeah guys, I already briefly touched on what it took for us to get up to this point. So I'm gonna do a brief little summary. I've been looking for vending machines forever. You guys can see I got one behind me. That was my first ever vending machine. I never put it out of location. But I didn't let that stop me. I literally went pitching when I didn't have a machine, and I was probably gonna buy it if they said yes. So I've been trying to do this forever. So it feels so good that I finally did. So my first step was literally searching for it on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, all the above. A buddy actually sent me one because he knew I was looking for it. He's like, yo bro, it's a good deal. And I was like, yeah bro, you're right. So I texted the lady. I literally went to go check it out. It looked good. I negotiated her down and I set a day to pick it up. We picked it up. It was a little hard. It was a little tricky, but we got it done. And it was finally hitting me that I was actually a vending machine owner, which is something I've always wanted since I was little Rico. When I picked it up, I decided to do two birds with one stone. So I took it directly to the building. Now, if you guys have questions about how I got it in the building, did I do any contracts, this and that, I'll make a dedicated separate video on that. So comment building if you want that. So we took it to the building. We took it off. It was a little easier because we were pros by now. And I got my 6-ton machine, rolled it in the building, turned it because I didn't like the way we put it originally. And then it was finally ready to be restocked. I went to Sam's Club. I picked out a variety of snacks. There's some that I thought just would sell. So I took the snacks to the building and I packed my machine. And it was super fun, man. It was giving me some flashbacks when I was selling snacks in high school, packing my bag. Then the machine was ready to start generating some cash. And that leads us to where we're at today. We're gonna see what snacks sold. Do I have to restock? Just what happened? And we're already on our way right now. So let's get into it. All right, bet guys, so we're going to check out the vending machine right now. We're gonna see if we actually made sales, if we actually made money, if anything needs to be restocked. We still need to redo some of the prices, and I'm gonna put a QR code and other stuff like that just to make sure people can actually contact me. The owner said that some guy wasted $8. I don't believe that's real because stuff isn't even $8. It would have gave him his money back. Someone's trying to finesse. Let's go inside. We're gonna check out everything. We're almost there, and let's see what happens.
Okay guys, so we made it to the building. Let's go inside and see. Oh damn. That's crazy guys, this is mine. So you can see one of the chocolates is gone. Or something's gone. I don't know what was there. I gotta check. But yeah, we're gonna check. I think it's I don't know, man. We'll check right now though. So let's see.
Pause. You guys were like, whoa, Rico, why you got a mask? Why you got a mask, bro? Chill. I was not doing no illegal, suspicious activities, bro. I don't want people knowing my stuff is. Y'all feel me? Back to the video. Guys, we made some money, bro. So yeah guys, I was pulling out the trays just to check every single row and see what snack sold, what didn't. Maybe if I had to restock on one snack because it was running low. That's what I was doing.
Maybe Snickers, no? Snickers.
I'll check the recording right now, guys.
Yeah. Yes.
What do you want?
Barbecue chips, please.
So yeah guys, I don't know what I pressed or what I clicked. If I did something, I'm pretty sure it was the bill collector because there was $1 that was kind of whack, but I'm not sure. That was my thoughts. But my machine was just not taking the ones. I was like, bro, like, why isn't it working? So yeah, I had to open it back up and check what was wrong. So let's see what happened because I don't know.
Doing this just so it doesn't look empty.
So guys, I decided to cut the Nutter Butters in half because there was a lot of them. I don't think those were really selling. I still don't know what was in that row, bro. I still don't know. I haven't checked the footage. My bad, bro. My bad, but still. So I put 2 Nutter Butters on the same row just so we could see what would happen.
All right, guys, we're gonna test it out. Alright guys, so it was a trash dollar. Get rid of these dollars, they don't work and it just clogs up your machine.
So yeah, guys, it was a trash dollar. I knew it was. Don't use these trash dollars. They're whack. I don't even know how my machine even took that dollar. It didn't make no sense, bro. It was literally like freaking flimsy paper, like bad. But my machine was accepting bills again, so we were good. I got my mom her snacks, and it was working. But we gotta talk about prices.
So how much was it? 50 cents?
$1.50. So we gotta fix some of the pricings because some of the pricing is a little off. The little bag should only be $1. Still fresh. All right, guys, so everything's working. We're gonna come back again in probably in a week. We still need to fix the prices. So I'm going through the manual right now. It's low-key a lot. There's no YouTube videos or nothing. So I might even do some tutorials on this vending machine. But we need to set the prices just so everything's priced fairly, everything's priced right. I'm getting my profit, you feel me? Pretty sure we're making profit. If not, then I don't know, man. It's all the money. There's even some more quarters. I gotta bring a lot more quarters, but it's looking good, so let's go.
So yeah, guys, that was the first checkup, and honestly, I had a little decent chunk of cash, and I'm giving you guys a treat in this video. We're gonna do 2 in 1. Right after I went to go check my machine, I went to Walmart, and I got these little price tags, because I was gonna fix the pricing when I came the next time, which you're gonna see right now in a little bit. I waited like a week or 2 just to give it some more time to get the snacks going, and since my machine was fairly new, I gotta get people into the habit of coming back and buying. They gotta get used to it. They gotta see the consistency, because consistency always wins in any type of business. Because think about it, in the back of their mind, they're going to work every day, or they're even walking around. If they see a vending machine, the first day they're gonna be like, oh cool. First week they're gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll bring some money. Second week they're gonna bring some cash, get a little snack. Third week they're gonna get 2 snacks, and then before you know it, they're gonna be freaking customers probably every single day. So I'm like eating a little sweet treat after my lunch that my mommy made me. So why wouldn't they come back? Especially my machine's there. It's always stocked. It's always reloaded. Always got the best goodies. So yeah, think about it. But we're already here at the building, so let's do our second checkup.
All right, guys, so in the last video, you guys saw me went to Walmart and I bought these little price tags. So in this video, we're gonna put them on. We're gonna mess with the pricing and stuff like that. So I already went inside, checked out the machine, but I need the little price tags. And then I bought a bunch of quarters and stuff as well. So let's get it. So let's go inside. There it is. All right, back guys, so you guys can take a look at it, see if any of the snacks are missing. Something is wrong with the bottom row and I'm not too sure, so we need to figure that out. But the top rows, they all work, and we're gonna get a pricing on the snacks, so let's do it. All right, back guys, let's check out how much money we made. Are you for real right now, bruh? $3. I think we left it last week, I'm not sure, bro. So look at this. This is like the little coin thing, and you can see how much quarters we have. We almost have $10 in quarters, and that's low-key a little crazy. And we almost got $4 in dimes too, so this is pretty cool, man. So I'm gonna fill up all these quarters. You guys can see, push y'all right here. So y'all can see the process too, you feel me? Now guys, I got all these coins from when I was actually selling at school. So now I'm putting it to use. I just never deposited these stuff in the bank. Barbecue chicken from there, you feel me? Got a bunch of quarters, we're gonna put these in there as well. It's pretty heavy, guys, so let's test it out. I bet, guys, so there's a bunch of these little $2 signs, so we're gonna take all them off. We're gonna lower a lot of the prices just because all these are like, say something else. Let's check, man. And guys, one mistake that I did is I didn't test. I did test all the rows, but I didn't test every single item. So if you're gonna get them in the vending machine, test every single row. The bottom one, it doesn't work. I'm not sure why. I bet, guys, so we took off everything. I bought these at Walmart and we're gonna test them out. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. I'm probably go for the yellow ones first. And you can see I got the Sharpie. So I know all the top ones are $1.50. So let's write that out. Put that right there. Oh, nah, bro. That was trash, bro. We gotta restart that. Bro, what is these things, bro? I'm trash at writing, guys. Should have someone to write these for me. All right, now, let's try to price these. Let's put these on. Let's do a little more, and then it should be all. And then we'll go ahead and head home. It's already getting kind of late, guys. The building is about to close. I want to mess with the prices, but I want to do it a little. We have a little more, I guess, just time and room. So I'm leaving the prices, I'm leaving the markers. I'm gonna put $1 in there just to test it out and see if we get quarters back. I'm probably gonna combine. If I don't, then my bad. Hey, you guys gotta watch the next one. It's gonna come out real soon. Yeah, bro. Let's test it out. Let's close this joint and test it out. I think it's working, bro. Man, hold up, guys. We gotta fix this, bro.
A few moments later.
I bet, guys. So I'm gonna test it with $1. $3, bro. Yeah, we gotta fix these prices, bro.
Guys, I don't know what was going on. Like, I think I pressed another button, like with the cash. This time the quarters weren't ejecting, but it's because I was messing with the little quarter thing. I didn't put it the right way or something. I don't know. We're gonna open the machine. We're gonna check it out right now. You're gonna see what happened. I put the little price things just so people could see, because the other ones that said like $9, it was just said like some crazy prices. I don't know why I said that, but I didn't want to take it off because some of them were pretty G. We took off the crazy high ones just so people don't get scared and like, whoa, this guy's taxing me, whatever. Like people tell me when I'm selling snacks in school, bro. And if you sell, you know what I'm talking about. So it was super G. I filled up the coin machine just so I can have some extra quarters if people want change, just so I don't run out and then I lose the sale. So little stuff like that. Also, there's a sticky note that I put my phone number.
Better not dox me.
And the reason I put my phone number is so people could contact me if they have any problems, this and that. And nobody contacted me. So that's how I know the dude in the first check I was trying to scam, because it already had that up. It's like, bro, what? So yeah, let's pop open the machine and see what's wrong.
Let's test something, man. And then we'll leave after this. Oh my gosh, bro. Something is wrong with the machine, bro. Bruv, what the heck, man? Guys, I think I broke it. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're dipping, bro. I don't want to deal with this right now, guys.
Bro, this man was like, oh, I'm dipping, bro. I don't want to deal with it. What, bro? That's your business. You got to deal with it. But nah, guys, the reason I was quiet, I don't know what happened. I think it was like I was recording another video, so I was already depleted of energy, and there's already people walking in and out. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be disruptive, so I don't want to be like my full energy like I am right now. Like I could be in my room. I don't care if my mother, father, and brother hears me, bro. And no, I'm recording, and I'm a G. So yeah, guys, I didn't know what was going on. The coin was just not working. I don't know if I pressed something, and I just didn't want to deal with it. I was getting kind of annoyed. But yeah, this is the dangers of buying a used machine. Yes, I got a good price, but it probably has a bunch of other issues. It could probably mess up like within a week, within a month. That's dumb stuff that you don't know. And my machine, the sides were a little beat up, the inside had a little rust, but it didn't matter because the snacks were gonna cover it. The bottom rows, you have to configure it so it works. It has a gum thing, but you have to like do something. I'm not too sure. And then you gotta sell out prices manually. So it's like the pros and cons of buying a brand new machine and not dealing with nothing, or getting a used one and seeing if you can fix it up. If you're a beginner, that's the decision you're gonna have to make on your own if you're looking to get into the vending machine business. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, but Mr. Rico might be getting a brand new machine, just so you can see, have the brand new machine and have the old machine. So right when I put a quarter, it would just roll through. I don't know what was up. We're gonna see if we could try to fix it though.
It's just not responding. Nothing's working. I'm gonna text my boy Donald. I don't know if anybody knows Donald. Let's do a video, bro. I bet, guys, so you guys can see. Bro, it says coins only. Put a coin that does that, man. So I think this is like hitting something behind there. I've been opening and closing, but I'm opening it one more time. I bet, guys, so I'm not really too sure what's going on. Let's see what happens if we put a quarter, bro. It's not making sense right now, but just put a quarter. It's like, bro, what? Oh, it works. I got scammed on my own machine, man. Can y'all see that, bro? It's like, what? What?
Bro, God. So my quarter machine was not working. Then it just randomly started working. Then I get a candy because I actually wanted candy. And I got scammed by my own machine, bro. So now I'm gonna test the bill acceptor and see if the cash works.
Let's do $5 bill.
It wasn't even taking my 5. I was like, what, bro? I swear, vending machines always take my 5. I guess it was too much cash to like give back. I don't know, bro. It only takes ones, I guess. I don't know what was going on, bro. I was like, I was fixing my 5, make sure it was working on the side. I was like, but oh my God. This video is super funny, man. Drop a like if you're enjoying it.
Bro, it doesn't take 5s, bro.
So yeah, guys, my candy got stuck, but Mr. Rico got big brain. He used the lays up top to hit the candy on the bottom. So the moment that the lays fell, it hit my candy and I got both items. So I probably might lose some profits because some people are gonna start using that. But if your thing gets stuck, you could do that. It's a little upsell for me. So I think it's a win-win for both of us.
So you guys can see the vending machine is right behind me and we're dipping, bro. I was messing with the quarter machine until I fixed it and I'm pretty sure I fixed it, so it should be good. I did not know that it doesn't take bills higher than 5s. I'm gonna come back with some crispy 5s. I'm pretty sure it only takes 1s. That's something we have to keep in mind, something we have to mark down and put it on the vending machine, bro. I gotta get a card reader ASAP. But yeah, it's another episode of the vending machine. This one's a little more technical. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna do some other stuff, so yeah, appreciate you for watching. Let's get it, man.
So yeah, guys, that was the 2 checkups. Let me know your thoughts. I didn't make that much cash that I wanted, but the building that I put it in, it is kind of slow. So we're gonna do some checkups, but if you watch this far, you're gonna get a little hint for the next episode. We're kind of running into a problem. Now I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys are gonna see what's gonna happen in the next video. So subscribe and comment any other side hustles and businesses you want me to try or interview people that do those businesses. I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you for watching and continue stacking it, man.